Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Aries. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, we'll look at your person's energy, the Star card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or someone with strong Aquarius placements. Ooh, you're showing up as the Page of Swords, so most likely checking this person out. More air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And what's going on between the two of you, Leo energy, the Strength card. So we have the Leo Aquarius axis here, so strong indication of soulmates for me as a reader. But this is also an indication that someone here may have a North Node in one of these signs. And your person, we see the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I think you have someone, Aquarius, who has decided that they're ready to invest in this connection. So they're making a decision. They want to invest in this connection with you. They may be choosing you over someone else, or they may just be making, space in their life for something solid, stable, and secure with you. This person, I love the Star card. This tells me that they feel like they're on the right path. This person has done a lot of healing work. They're in a pretty healed and balanced energy. They're focused on the long game, okay? They want a future. They want something solid and secure, and they're seeing that potential with you, Aries. And the Three of Cups. So it feels like this is someone who's around you in some capacity. So they could be, a friend of yours, a coworker in your neighborhood, somewhere you see out and about. But, a lot of you may be dating this person and wondering, okay, where is this going to go? Are we going to be exclusive? I feel like right now the answer is a yes. Yeah, look at that, Aries. They're viewing you as the Ace of Pentacles. So they see so much potential. You're the one they're choosing. So the Page of Swords tells me you're, checking this person out. You're gathering information. This could be a crush. It could be somebody you're dating, whether it's loosely or it's more long-term, because this, the Ace of Pentacles can also be a ring, right? It can be like, let's get married. So it's just taking this connection to the next level here. And Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse. So some of my Aries, she can indicate feeling a little bit drained, or she could be, worried about health or finances here. So that may be something that's on your mind, but it feels like you've been holding back. You haven't been giving a whole lot to this connection because you may have been waiting to see what choice they're going to make. Are they going to choose you? Are they going to let go of other options? Are they going to make space for you? Feels like they will. And you're viewing this person beautiful as the Three of Pentacles. So it definitely feels like you're either dating this person or they're around you in some capacity. You are very compatible. You both are on the same page. With the Strength card, Leo energy, I feel like there's been some holding back, but not necessarily in like a negative way by any means. It's just two people who don't want to rush into anything. I feel like you've changed this person. Some of my Aries, you've tamed this person, right? Or maybe it's vice versa, but there's just this really strong, beautiful connection with this Strength card here. This is, we can do this. We can go the distance. I feel like you've had a really good influence on this person, or vice versa. All right. This is also very sexy, passionate energy between the two of you. And Leo energy, remember, Leo loves hard. Leo loves deep. All right, we see the Five of Pentacles. Now, don't be put off by this because your person is viewing this connection as the Five of Pentacles. But when I see two people show up on this card, my interpretation is this is my death do us part card. In sickness and in health, no matter what we're going through, we've got each other. We're in this together, okay? And we see the Moon card, yeah. Cancer, Pisces energy. This is a deeply intuitive and romantic connection for you, Aries. And some of you, this is somebody you've been secretly admiring, you've been crushing on. But the Moon card in the upright tells me you are trusting your intuition. And how you're feeling, the Wheel of Fortune, which is really on top of the world. Things moving forward, that this is destiny. There's abundance here. Sagittarius energy, as well as the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. So this feels like a destined partnership. It feels like it's moving to the next level here, Aries. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know here? All right, so we see patience in reverse. So this person is maybe a little bit restless, a little bit impatient. They've made this decision. They want to get the ball rolling here. We see the World card in reverse. Maybe they were impatient for something to end. Okay, so if there's distance between the two of you, you know, third party interference doesn't have to be a romantic rival. It can be, you know, it can be work, it can be distance, it can be, you know, something that needs to be closed out first. But I feel like they're ready for this new beginning. They're impatient for this new beginning with you. All right, and man holding a coin in reverse. Some of you, this person is a little bit worried that either you're not going to invest or want to invest, or maybe some of you, I don't know if there's been some financial issues at play, like maybe one of you works abroad or travels a lot for work, or someone, you know, maybe in order to move in together, you both need to save up some money or finish a lease or something like that. Because it does feel like there's something having to do with pentacles and not having enough. That's like the only thing that's maybe creating some delays here. All right, it could also be perceived, right? But we see the sixth chakra. This person is also trusting their intuition when it comes to this connection. I think you and this person, Aries, are very intuitively linked. No matter how deep this connection already is, it's like you have this telepathic understanding already. You're both feeling the same way here. All right, let's see what we need to know about this person, their shadow, or anything that may be holding them back. All right, we see need rescuing. You're waiting for love to save you. You must stop waiting and start looking. Yeah, for some of you, this person, and maybe they're, like I said, they might be struggling with something, so they might be waiting for you to come in. They might be waiting for some sort of help here. Okay, and lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. This may be what this person has dealt with in the past. So, but I do think there's something much deeper here with you. So they're probably just trying to figure that out or trying to reconcile that. All right, we see body shame. Some of you, this person might be a little bit worried, you know, that they're not physically your type, or, you know, they're not feeling the best about themselves. Some of you too, there may have been some health issues that created some delays here. All right, let's see what they want to say to you. What does this person want to say to my Aries, please? All right, yeah, I knew we were going to get this card, and I wish I had just said that because I saw this card in my mind's eye. I feel this. I want you to be a part of my future. They want commitment. Some of you, this is a marriage proposal. For others of you, this is, let's, I'm going to ask you out on a date, or let's move in together, whatever it might be. And irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Yeah, they know that. They recognize, Aries, that you're irreplaceable and we have chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. But I do think that this person is probably used to more superficial connections, or they've been kind of burned here in the past because they've, dealt with people who are, in it for the physical, but not so much like long term. And so they're, they feel this long term energy with you, but that can create a little bit of anxiety as well, that like old patterns are going to repeat here. Okay, let's see if there's anything hidden here that my Aries need to know. I'm going to give these guys a shuffle. Is there anything hidden here that my Aries need to know, please, Spirit? All right, secret lover. Okay. I don't really feel like this person has, maybe they have somebody else and they're choosing you over that person. I do also just think there may be secret feelings here between the two of you, and childhood sweetheart. So again, a lot of you, that's not going to be the case. This isn't your childhood sweetheart. But what I am seeing is that there's a very sweet soulmate connection here, like Six of Cups vibes. We do see long distance love. So for some of you, that may be the case. All right, let's see what this person's very next actions are towards you. So in the next week or so, what is this person What action is this person going to take towards my Aries? Two of Cups, making a decision, transformation, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. This person's making a decision that they want to transform this connection, and they're no longer keeping secrets to themselves. They want to move forward with you. They're ready for this new beginning here. They are ready for this new beginning, Aries. All right, let's see what Spirit's advice is for you. What advice and guidance do we have for my Aries, please? Advice and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, we see be patient with yourself. Growth happens in layers. Also be patient with this connection. And Spirit's also saying, Aries, it's time to stay grounded. Emotional grounding changes how everything lands. I think you're going to be very happy here. All right, I think something beautiful, exciting is coming, this new beginning. Love and light, Aries. Take care.